Good morning. It's officially springtime. Feels like it's the first time I've seen the sun in months. Anyway, got a bit of a mixed bag for you. Just popped down to the pharmacy to pick up some medication, and I got some cleaning, spring Easter cleaning, and a couple of recipes for you. So there you go.
Need me to get your bills paid. That's what you said. Well, guess I'm just too fake for that. So sit down, listen, think for a minute. Know it might be hard 'cause you're uneducated. Break down, face it, breathe for a minute. I'm about to help you with your manners and respect. You get it? Just uneducated. But this so but you make it. One day, manners and respect. I'm a realist. I see your actions like an itchy clitoris. I never listen to the critics. They try to steal you from your feelings.
Are you actually want to be introduced like that? Hello, welcome to our cooking video. This is Robert, our taste tester for later. I'm going to be making a version of tteokbokki today. So this is a Korean dish. It's known as like kind of a street food. It's basically like rice cakes in like a spicy sweet sauce. So I'm going to just be doing our version of it. We have this at home a lot, don't we? And you really like it. Okay, you can sit down and then you can come taste it later. Thank you. The base of it is basically the rice cakes and the gochujang, which is like the spicy sauce. This is not authentic or anything, this is just the way I do it. I chose to put some veg in it. I'm putting in some sugar snap peas and some asparagus tips, so I'm going to just wash these. Okay, I'm making this for 2 portions. Roughly about a handful of the rice cakes each. Then a couple other add-ons, fish cakes and some Japanese style pork sausages. Okay, so now you can see what I'm gonna put in the tteokbokki. Okay, this is all gonna come together really quickly after it's been prepped. Basically, if you have vegetables like a broccoli or something where you need to steam the stems first, or something that will take a little bit longer to cook, you might have to have a little bit more prep time. With things like asparagus and sugar snap peas, basically everything can go in at the same time. So I'm gonna be prepping the soup base. All right, so I have a couple scoops of gochujang in the pan with just a little bit of water. I kind of eyeball this. You basically need enough sauce to cause a bit of a steam once you put the lid on, so that all the like the frozen fish cakes, sausages, and the rice cakes will defrost and get nice and soft. So the only thing I put into the sauce is the gochujang, which adds that spicy sweetness, because it's basically just hot pepper paste with a bit of like corn syrup in it. And then for some salty umami-ness, I add in a bit of fish sauce. Always 3 crab, never any other brand of fish sauce. You know, my cooking is always very much like eyeball it. When I was a kid and I used to help my mom in the kitchen and I asked her how much of something to put in, she'd always say put in the right amount. This is true. One time I was in college and I was asking her for a recipe and she wrote, oh no, just put in as much as you think would be good. And I was like, that's not helpful. Put in a couple big tablespoons of the gochujang and then maybe like, I don't know, 1 or 2 tablespoons of the fish sauce. Now, another really good trick that I like to use is if I don't have fish sauce on hand, or if maybe I have a lot more stuff to put in and I need a more flavorful sauce, I'll just get like the seasoning packet from a ramen or something, because I'll use the noodles in a ramen packet for other things as well, like if I just want only the noodles, and then you keep all these seasoning packets, this is the perfect place to use it. But if you have like powdered dashi or something like that, you can use that in here as well. Okay, everything in your house will smell like fish sauce though if you cook this, so open the windows, turn on the fans, and I'm going to be quiet for this part of cooking. But basically, you kind of quasi-steam all this stuff and it becomes a delicious sort of mess, and I'll show you in a bit.
You tell me with the 2 hands, I'm too bad. Wonder what you think's so like.
So I've cut this asparagus into sort of inch-long pieces and just snap the snap peas in half.
Think for that. So sit down, listen, think for a minute. Though it might be hard, 'cause you're uneducated. Break down, face it, breathe for a minute. I'm about to help you with your manners and respect.
This looks so good.
All right, here we go. Look, it looks so nice. So it looks nothing like a traditional tteokbokki, but this is kind of how we do it. Get some veg in, good flavors. Japanese sausage, very unorthodox, but really fucking good. That's good.
As good as
It
ever.
was spicy.
It's wonderful. It's very spicy, actually.
I think that brand of gochujang is spicier than the other one. But it's amazing how much flavor you can get with just a gochujang and some fish sauce.
Really
Good
good.
crunch on the veg. I know it doesn't soak up the sauce like broccoli, or it's not really juicy like zucchini, but it's a nice crunch.
It's, yeah.
I like putting different veg in. Ooh, those sugar snap peas are really sweet. It's really nice. So good. That is so easy to make. 7 ingredients like the fish sauce, gochujang, tteokbokki rice cakes. You need to get from an Asian store. But once you have like a big bag of frozen tteokbokki in your freezer, you can pull these out, whack whatever veg in. A tub of gochujang paste will last you for freaking ages. Some gochujang paste are spicier than others. That one, I was using a new paste and my mouth's pretty on fire. But so good. So good. And, if you have a hard time getting enough fiber, enough veg in, just chuck a whole lot of veg in here. When we always make it for like 2 portions for each of us, and we use like a whole broccoli, 2 zucchinis. This was like, you saw like a whole bag of asparagus and snap peas. Eat it right up.
So take it till we feel the man. You never listen, think too fast. But one day you'll understand. So sit down, listen, think for a minute. Though it might be hard, 'cause you're uneducated. Break down, face it, breathe for a minute. I'm about to help you with your manners and respect. You get it? Just uneducated, just a little bit. But this so but you make it. One day, manners and respect. Respect.
All right, we're back from the gym. Here is some bonus salad content. Okay, so here's a quick little salad that you can whip up. So my hair looks shitty, it's because like we literally just walked in from the gym. Okay, so I got 2 chicken breasts here. So this is a portion for 2, so we'll each have a chicken breast. Got the oven preheating to 200 Celsius. I'm just trimming like the bones and stuff off of the chicken breast. Okay, so I've trimmed the chicken. What I want is like shredded chicken to be on top of the salad. The salad's gonna be really simple. It'll just be like leaves and a couple toppings like olives, jalapenos, onions, that kind of thing. And the chicken will be like shredded and seasoned on the very top. So when I want long, I guess, threads or fibers of chicken, that means I want to cut strips that are along the grain. You can just cook them whole, but cutting into strips will make it cook a little bit faster. Will also allow it to absorb more of the marinade without sitting for a long time. So if you had it as a whole chicken breast and you left it in the fridge for like an hour or 2 in the marinade, that'd probably be better. But I'm just gonna cook it right now. So I'm just gonna cut them in long strips you can see along the grain. So I have these long fibers like going this way. That way I'll get those nice long shreds of chicken. Doesn't have to be super even, just again to increase surface area. All right, this marinade couldn't be easier. It's just some olive oil, some balsamic, some flaky sea salt, black pepper, some cayenne, oregano, marjoram. Never know how to say that actually. Some whole grain mustard. Actually, stone ground mustard would be preferable, but this is all I got. And some lemon juice. Now, if you couldn't tell, my method of cooking is really haphazard. I don't really use measurements or anything. This is why I say I like cooking, but I hate baking. It's 1.5 lemons of lemon juice, just because that's literally what I have in the fridge. I used up whatever was left in this jar of mustard. So I really generally do that true home cook style of cooking where get rid of whatever shit's kind of hanging around the fridge. You know, portions are determined by how much is left in a pot already. The one thing I will say is if you're wondering why there's so much marinade in this chicken when I'm gonna cook it right away, it's because I don't actually use more dressing on the salad itself. This chicken, you'll see, it'll get like baked in this sauce and then pulled, and then the whole thing gets poured and mixed into the salad, and whatever extra marinade becomes the dressing. Although the chicken itself is very, very flavorful. But you will see that all in a second. So this is just getting smushed around until it's sort of mixed through. And then it's gonna go into that oven at 200 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. Okay, I'm fresh out of the shower. The chicken has now been roasting for about 30 minutes. I took it out and then shredded it so you can see it's like this. Plenty of marinade still around it, so it's kind of swimming around it. Just lovely. It means that the chicken is nice and juicy, and the marinade is full of that natural chicken flavoring, so double win. I'm going to be incredibly lazy because I don't have willpower to chop up lettuce and make an actual salad. So I just have some salad, washed and ready to eat. 5 most beautiful words you could ever hear. I think I will add in some sliced pickled beets, and we'll add some whole black olives. Yeah, just scooch.
That's so good. You've taken the idea that I had of the chicken salad and really capitalized on it.
Oh my god.
Thank you for watching.
You sound so unhappy.
Thank you for watching.
If you enjoyed our salad/food day, then please check back for more random videos that will sometimes include food. Bye!